I know all the places in Amsterdam where I can get a good cup of coffee. I often go there, and I also like to meet like-minded coffee geeks, ask the barista about where the coffee is from, the farm, processing method, because quality starts with the farmer and the work that they put in. At KIT Royal Tropical Institute, we often work with the farmers. Sometimes we survey them, interview them, design solutions together to address their needs and issues. Let's make an analogy. Take a coffee machine. It costs $20,000. What is the value of $20,000 in a coffee community? In a survey we did in Gucci, Ethiopia, we found that it's 10 families which can live for a whole year with $20,000. The median income is around $2,000 per family per year. So is $2,000 a year enough for a coffee farming family in Gucci, Ethiopia? What is their reality? For that, we use the concept of a living income benchmark. That is the amount of money that a family should earn to afford a decent standard of life. In Ethiopia, this was calculated at $2,665 a year. From our sample, we found out that 57% of families do not reach a living income. So why does this income gap occur? One of the first factors, key factors, is price. Farmers are still price takers. They don't have a strong enough voice to decide on a price that includes all their costs of production. This can be costs for soil remediation, climate change adaptation, building agroforestry systems that capture more CO2 as well, and there can be social costs for the labor of women, for introducing youth to agriculture and teaching them how to take over the farms. A second factor explaining the income gap is the farm size. Many families have too small farm sizes, and if they do not have enough land, they simply cannot produce enough, they cannot earn enough from that land. To understand the income gap, we also need to understand the components of a household's income. There are multiple income earners. There's an income from the main cash crop. In this case, we're talking about coffee, which can account for anything between half to 100% of a family's cash. In isolated rural communities, the second component is often livestock or a food crop. And in some communities, people might have access to off-farm jobs, so that is also added to their total income. The gap occurs when these opportunities for off-farm jobs are not there, when the farms are too small, and as we just explained, when the price is too low. After understanding these income gaps, we are in a good position to help companies design interventions that target different clusters of farmers to close these income gaps for all. So if you really like the coffee that you have at home now, if you want to preserve that quality, then it is important to learn what goes into producing that quality at farm level, and how can we keep supporting the farmers to keep delivering us the beans that we like today.